April 22nd is the nationally celebrated Earth Day. Since 1970, over 1 billion people and 163 countries fight for environmental justice, preservation, and sustainability. Within these groups is Loyolan Marymount University. LMU dedicates not just a day or even a week, but the entire month of April to celebrate our Earth.
Well, Earth Month has evolved over the time at LMU as a way of creating a space or a holder for some of the events, and there's so many going on in campus.
LMU has various nationally recognized green achievements and is ranked 23rd in the 2025 Princeton Review of Top 50 Green Colleges. In 1990, LMU founded Green LMU, the Office of Sustainability, which serves as an innovative program that is committed to better the environment as well as increase the university's green presence. They have been the reason why LMU has had numerous awards, programs, installations, and green innovations.
We're a really green school, and a lot of work goes into that, and not just on the facilities and academic side, but also on the student side. How are students interacting with each other? How are students getting involved in sustainability on campus? So for us, Earth Month is really about highlighting those student efforts.
Yet, the website has not been updated since 2015, which describes the university's promise for carbon neutrality by 2050. Which leads to the questions: where is LMU now? What could be done better? And what is currently being done to accomplish this goal?
Well, the first thing to recognize about LMU is that everybody cares about how LMU looks. I mean, LMU is an absolutely beautiful campus, and it is green. And it is a joy to be on, and it's a joy to walk through.
Every year, what we've been doing since I've been here is gain the participation of all these other orgs and clubs on campus, rather than being the main facilitator of sustainability events here on campus. So we're really trying to facilitate change through grassroots movement, and by doing so, incorporate those student voices and get as much impact and on-the-ground activism as possible.
Since I've been here, I think LMU has made tremendous progress towards carbon neutrality. Are we there? Of course not. But we have changed the lighting. We've changed the way we manage our food wastes. We've changed the way that we transport and manage our rubbish. We've just done all kinds of things that bring us towards that direction. And I firmly believe it's not the end goal that's the most important part, it's the journey. The projects are never done, because our students are always replenished. So they should always be involved with that process.
I think as a university, something that Green LMU would like to see and is working on is reducing plastics. We really need to implement a firm single-use plastic ban. The university going forward needs to look at its purchasing policies. I think that LA is a very interesting location when it comes to our public transportation. Can we make it more accessible to students? Can we have it at a wider scale? I would just really like to start making the options available to students. I don't want to just say, here's what you should do to be more sustainable, but I also want to make it easier for them to do that.
How we can improve, or, it's not that we should be pulling plants out, but when they need to be replaced, we should be thinking about those that provide the most ecosystem services. I mean, we're a university, we're a center for learning. So the planting and the choice of the plant and those considerations should be a community project. I mean, that's what creates community. That's what disaggregates the power in a system. And so to me, everything we do on campus should be a learning experience for students and members of the community.
We're trying to, as an office, I think, really incorporate these conversations into every aspect of the university, whether it's purchasing, whether it's policy or education, academic, outreach events. How can we just touch on every aspect of the university and have students make these connections on their own, eventually once they leave college?
I'm very hopeful and very proud of our campus, not because we've completed the task, but because we've embraced the task. And as the climate changes, as the number of students on campus changes, as the regulations in Los Angeles change, we will constantly be reinventing the campus.